Welcome back to the channel, and let me tell you why I like this comment right here. And as I'm explaining to you why I like this comment, we're going to watch this video from these group of grifters, tonight's conversation. First, this guy says, crazy dude actually thinks his girlfriend is attractive. Now let's get into the explanation as to why I really like this comment.
How many times we gonna act like having multiple women ain't in a man's nature?
The wife is walking up. The wife is here.
Hold on, come here.
Now, I admire you as a wife because I am a wife. But I'm going to ask you, why is your husband coming up here asking that question?
He just wanted to know.
But when men say it's in their nature, when men speak on that, it's usually an excuse for their behaviors that they have.
It's usually that, or is that your opinion? Because if you want to get biblical with it, and a lot of these whores don't because they're not godly women anyway, most of the prophets had multiple wives. I mean, Christianity was born from Father Abraham, had many sons. He had multiple, not just two, but Sarah was his wife. Hagar was his wife. I know you might tell yourself, Paul came and fixed that. I didn't know God could do something to where man could come and fix it. Is Paul better than God? Is Paul smarter than God? When did they add that part to the Bible? I digress. Let's keep going.
And they don't want to acknowledge that. And we're also listening to men who don't even possess the qualities or the character to be able to navigate that many women.
What are those qualities? Do you even know? Now, I'm looking at this dude's face. He looked like he don't even know. But, man, I'm going to let Gypsy watch this and she can react to this. But that's going to be on the Patreon because she's going to do a super deep dive on it from her perspective. Again, that's why I like that comment that guy left. Let's keep going.
From a woman's perspective. From a woman's perspective, though.
They don't.
From a woman's perspective.
No, I'm speaking for the men who are usually having this conversation.
This is the grift. You're not speaking for men. You're speaking for you. What are you talking about? And look at this emotional ass Negro. Sneaky looking mother sucker.
The men online who are usually having this conversation are not the ones who even qualify to have multiple women to take care of them. When we talk, no, let me just say this real quick. When we talk,
now this is where I try to see, is she gonna tell us who are those kind of guys who, in your estimation, you the expert, I guess. You got an expert weave, I'll tell you that much. In my opinion, I don't know weaves. Who are the kind of dudes who are qualified to handle those kind of girls? And then secondly, who are the kind of girls who are qualified to be handled by those type of guys? That's what you should be speaking to. You speaking on behalf of the women. Let me speak on behalf of the women who are looking for that. Because some women are like, yes, I want my man to be able to do that.
Let me just say this real quick. When we talk about having multiple women, we are not talking about financial provision. We are talking about women. That means that you have to have the emotional capacity, the emotional intelligence to deal with multiple women, different layers. When we talk about women in motherhood, this comes with different responsibilities, different needs and things like that. And most men don't have that. Most of the men who are speaking on this are selfish men who are simply just trying to have women for their own selfish needs.
Why does a man always say he want a good woman, but then when he get one, he can't keep her?
Well, you forgot the asterisk. When I said I wanted a good woman, I meant I wanted a good woman with low self-esteem. I wanted a good woman with lack of boundaries when it came to me. I wanted a good woman that placed me in front of herself. I wanted a good woman that cares more about fixing me than healing herself. I picked you because you were a good woman, but it was an asterisk afterwards. Just because you are the woman of his dreams don't mean that man ain't the man of your nightmares.
And unfortunately, this dude, he talking like the third person, like he talking like another, he talking about himself. That's what I believe. I believe these guys are grifters. He's not necessarily talking about himself like this is the type of person I am, but it's like, it wouldn't surprise me if these dudes got psychology majors like Dr. Raghumaar Johnson, fat motherfucker, always telling people what they want to hear. Black women, you should do this and you queens. Meanwhile, black men, stop dating all the snow bunnies. Black woman, it's okay you with a white man. You only with the white man because you tired of the black. Shut up, man. Slap the shit out of one of these niggas, man. I swear to God. But they telling you what you want to hear. It's not no different from a pimp. And these are the types of dudes that women be just going for. I don't think this woman is attractive. I wouldn't talk to her. I would be friendly and cordial with her, but you know, some dudes think this woman is beautiful. Definitely she gonna spend some paper, so he talking to her like, look how engaging he is, staring all at her, and he cared that you paid that ticket to get in there. And I'm not hating on these dudes. Get your money. What is Honest Adonis saying? Shit, nigga, pay me too. Why not? Because I'm actually doing this stuff that they're just telling you.
Sometimes you can push your partner into somebody else's arms.
And you're absolutely right. And too commonly, the mature thing to do is get your black up and find another relationship instead of sitting here with me and gaslighting me and telling me that I didn't do enough and that I need to do more. You should have took the first time I didn't suck your enough, the first time I didn't say you that, the first time I didn't give you your way, the first time you didn't understand what I was saying. You should have went and spin the block and stayed your over there.
I'm not saying stay there. What I'm saying is, just because that person cheated, it doesn't invalidate the negligence that you gave him. It doesn't invalidate your not wanting to have sex.
First, people have already exposed this lady, Dr. Bryan.
This is what's crazy, Nene. I've been in my field 17 years, and oftentimes you'd be surprised at how many times the side chick is what's keeping the marriage together. Meaning that man is a better man to his wife because of his side chick.
That's backwards for you to be talking like that when the girl you on the panel with was just talking like this.
The men online who are usually having this conversation are not the ones who even qualify to have multiple women to take care of them.
But why do that even matter? Because according to Dr. Her Ass Lion, Cheyenne Bryant, the side chick is helping finish telling us with your old pretty ass. Juicy booty having ass 45-year-old bitch. Menopause is right down the block for your Peter Weller forehead having ass.
The side chick is what's keeping the marriage together. Meaning that man is a better man to his wife because of his side chick.
Do you think so?
Because
I don't feel like he's better to her. I feel like he's horrible to her.
He's still horrible. He's still a horrible man.
Yeah.
What he's doing is just unacceptable. But a lot of times when a man has a side chick, he comes home and he's in a better mood. He comes home and he tends to want to be more present when he's there.
Yeah,
because in his mind, he's thinking, well, I'm getting my recharge. Right. I'm getting whatever I want from this side chick. That makes me be able to come home and be more present with you as a wife.
Now, this is why I like this comment, because all of these people are looking for what me and Gypsy have, which is a connection. None of this sideways double talk so I can get some money out of you saying stuff I don't really believe. Now I'm on a panel with people who believe something totally opposite, and you paying all of us to hear all of these different points of view, and none of us is even really doing any of the stuff that we saying. Not wholeheartedly. It doesn't matter what the woman looks like. That's why it's not the beauty of the chick, it's the duty of the chick. Just like it's not the riches of a man, it's the position of the man. How do you operate your life? That's going to trickle down to how you operate while your woman is in your life.
The reality is girls cannot come to terms with the fact that we choose men. Men don't choose us. We choose men. They might choose us to look at and want to have sex with, but we ultimately allow it to happen. So we are the ones that are choosing the guys who have access to us and then complaining because we keep picking the wrong guy. Keep on picking the wrong guy. And then we blame all the guys and say, you guys ain't about nothing. So you can't generalize all the black men and say that they're all like that just because you keep picking the knuckleheads, dum-dum. You need to learn how to attract a better caliber of man to yourself, and then you wouldn't have that complaint.
Now, the fly thing about that clip is Gypsy is talking from experience. She saw me. She got my attention. She approached me. The thing was, she didn't approach me the way that we're thinking as guys. Hey, yo, hey, yo, shorty, hey, yo, hold on, shorty, where you going? Or grab her by her elbow. Yo, what's going on? Wait, where you headed? Hold on, let me talk to you for a second. She did all of that, but in the way that girls be doing it. And that's why I got this still of this book. Don't misunderstand what she's saying by understanding what she's saying. Women speak a totally different language than us. Us quiet men, we have figured that out over the years. Ain't no woman never told us that. Mom, sister, cousin, aunt, grandmother, homegirl, teacher, mentor. We had to figure it out through trial and error. And these series of books, Gypsy is just telling you, this is what we do as women. And let me tell you why why we do it as women. And they're not going to stop doing it, but once you know why they do it, you can maneuver around it, maneuver through it, and get what you need to get accomplished. Some people will call it dark psychology, but dude, the knife is not the weapon. You stabbed the bitch, nigga. I said here, cut the sandwich with it. You decided to chop off her finger, so that's on you if you use the superpower for evil. Fuck is you talking about?
The black man does not get a lot of love from the general public. That's because you guys are the actual threat. In antiquities, the men were the warriors, not the women. In modern times, the men of our communities are the warriors, not us women still. Unfortunately, us black women are very accustomed to constantly fighting, bickering, combating with you black men. The reason is because it's just easier for us to take out our aggression against the world and whatever isn't going right in my life against you black men, because we already have your heart, we already have your sympathy and your compassion. By default, you guys are softer on black women. Like, you kind of let us just kind of get away with a lot because we look like your mothers and sisters and aunties do. So just remember, once the folks who are in power succeed in eradicating you using your own women to breed y'all out, disrespect you guys, simp you guys into a corner, well, you already know the rest, bruh.
The boom, the boom,